They are begging for mercy at the court gate. Their brother has been on death row for years. Now he could be hanged at any moment.
We're knocking on every door to seek justice for my brother, to save his life. But there's no hope, and my brother will be wrongfully hanged by the authorities.
Behind me is one of the many courts in Pakistan that have issued death sentences for thousands of suspects across the country during the last few years. Now, with the lifting of the moratorium on death penalty, those suspects are facing execution. Shafqat Hussain is on a list that has been selected for immediate execution. He was convicted by an anti-terrorism court in 2004 for killing a boy. But his family and lawyers deny the crime, say he was 13 at the time, and the accusation had nothing to do with armed groups.
Shafqat was a juvenile, and Shafqat was tortured into a confession, into a forced confession. So it really goes to the heart of the government's decision to lift the ban on moratoriums, to lift the moratorium and resume executions under the pretext that they're hanging terrorists, and the most dangerous terrorists. Well, Shafqat is none of that. And in fact, he's innocent, and he was 13. He was a juvenile.
The lifting of the moratorium on executions followed an attack by the Pakistani Taliban on an army school in Peshawar that killed 149 people, most of whom were children. A couple of days later, several death row convicts were hanged. Ashfaq Hussain was to be hanged last Tuesday, but Sarah Bilal pleaded for a grace period, hoping to be able to reverse the sentence. His brother had this to say.
I can't bear that my innocent brother will be hanged by the government without a fair trial. And if they do so, I won't keep silent, and I'll take revenge for my brother, even if I have to join a terrorist group.
If his brother has committed a crime and he's being convicted, he is not free to do this. There is a state, there is a law, and Islam is very clear on that.
Justice delayed, Sayyid Zaim tells me, is justice denied. But he also recognizes that justice hurried is justice buried. Between the two, Pakistan is facing some hard choices at the moment. Mohammed Val, Al Jazeera, Lahore.